Well, girl, it's time for you to get back to work. The people say that you've been on that serious CP time. Okay, and you don't get any special privileges, gal, for being light-skinned. You are still a black woman. I said you still a black woman, and you still gotta show up on time. Oh, absolutely, Sheriff. I will do a lot better when it comes to managing, my time. Absolutely, gal, because the people are sick of waiting on you. Okay? They are waiting on you. There are people that are dead, gal. They're not even here no more, and they would love to have the opportunity that you got. And I don't want you to blow it, gal. I say it, I don't want you to blow your opportunities, okay?
Oh, shut up, Sheriff. You always talking more-ish than a little bit. Okay? What you got on my Marlboros? Okay, that's what I need, Sheriff. I need somebody to run me to the store, to play my number, 756. Okay? Play my number box and straight. Miss Marlene, what you need to do is get out here and get you a job, a J, a O, and a B. You need to put that together. Take your son with you because I don't think he will be on the show much longer if he keep bothering me. Okay? Absolutely. You got anything to say about this, Mama?
I don't do the ghetto. These people melody. I'm offended that they are even speaking to me. I am on the top floor. I am a top level executive, honey, and I don't speak to peasants, honey. I can't do these people melody. Yes, I stick my nose up at these people. Oh, child, honey, Miss Robinson ain't got the sense that God gave her. Okay, listen, I am back in the building, honey. I am back, and I'm going to read from my community page. So, without further ado, let's get off into it. Okay, so I put up a post. I said that Melody says her and Tisha and Marceau are cordial. However, Miss Wanda keeps coming for Mel. Do you think Tisha is behind Miss Wanda coming for Mel? 80% of you all said yes. 20% of you all said no. Let's get in the comment section. Listen. So one person says, I bet Marceau won't allow Tisha to cover the legal expenses that Wanda is going to have when Melody sues her. LOL. Another person says, Tisha has been behind the attacks for years, just like STORMI with her mammy. Mel needs to sue Miss Betty too. Now, why Miss Van ain't on here windmilling for Melody? What had happened with that? I heard, I guess it was something related to Mark, the Scott's brothers, and, Miss Van wasn't feeling Carlos King no more. The production, honey, she was looking at Carlos King, honey, at the podcast, like, honey, I don't do the ghetto. I won't be doing any confessionals anymore on the show, because I don't trust that Carlos, honey. I heard that Miss Van did some confessionals in the past, and they never, was played on the show. And Melody, called out production for that. So I do remember that. So if y'all could kind of put that in the comments, and help a sister out, because I'm confused. Because it's like everybody, mama on here except for the star of the show. Listen, the girl need backup. Okay, when we go see more of her friends, Shanita, Melody need her brother to film with her more. Oh, for real, the girl don't have nobody. Everybody and they mammy coming for her. Okay, literally and figuratively, Hook-headed, and his mammy. Okay.
Don't talk about my boy. That's my boy.
Okay. Got Latifah and her mother. Okay. And Miss Wanda really should focus on her food truck and concentrate on trying to get back on the damn show. And right now, girl, you're not doing a good job. I believe Tisha was before. This is another person. Tisha put the battery in Wanda's back. Apparently, it's still running. She wants her mom to shut up now, but it's too late. I know that's right. She should have never started that beast as a mother of hers. Another person says Tisha and her mother are best friends. Yeah, it's giving. They came up together, and Miss Wanda act like Tisha is her friend. She's not a mother figure. Okay, it's like, it's always Tisha, like, trying to tell her a little something. But Tisha don't want her mother to stop caping for her, because she feel like Marceau don't have her back, and she's in victim mode. She can say and do anything to you. You better not come at her. That's why I can't get with Tisha. I can't. Another person says not only Tisha, but Carlos too. Tisha is the battery and Uncle Wanda's back for sure. Another person says they smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. The backstabbers, honey. Yeah, shout out to the OJs. Let's see. I don't think she is directly responsible, but she holds some responsibility. I agree. Another person says, forever and always a frenemy. Their mother's like the root of the tree and their kids are the branches. Fallen leaves returns to their roots every time. Betty and Wanda. Wanda is miserable, hateful, and she needs to get a real life before strangers start coming at her again. Yeah, she need to get herself together, honey, because, it ain't looking too good for her. Okay, you trying to get back on the show? You can't be pissing the people off, honey. You can't do that. You can't do it. Let's see what else y'all saying. Let's see what else. So I have a video coming up on this. Do you think, and check out my TikTok. Make sure y'all still following me. I'm still posting over there. They talking about banning TikTok, honey. Like, I was like, well, should I still post? And, I kind of went through that whole thing, but I'm back up over there. Cause, honey, the Miss YouTube, honey, they don't allow you to do what TikTok lets you do. Okay, so I could play, my audio and stuff over there, honey. So y'all follow me, brand new 715 TikTok. It says, okay, so I said I had a video coming up on this. Do you think Melody only wants fans of Love and Marriage Huntsville to support her and not her castmates? This is what I saw Miss Betty tell Stormi in a upcoming clip of the show. 3% of you all said yes, and 97% of you all said no. Okay, that's very interesting. Okay, so y'all don't feel like Melody, wants all the, popularity and fame to herself. Stormi is still doing good. So, like, I don't understand. What is the problem? It has not affected her business, Miss Betty. But Miss Betty wants to turn everybody against Melody. She want to say that Melody is to blame for everything. The sky is blue. That's Melody's fault. The sun came out today. That's Melody's fault. It may rain later. That'll be Melody's fault too. She is one of them. How you doing? Oh, did y'all listen to that SWV concert that I posted? Honey, they did the thing, honey, on the tiny desk. Okay, so shout out to my girls from SWV, honey. Okay, so I put up another post. Is Sunni jealous of Destiny? Okay, 21% of you all said yes, 79% of you all said no. So let me read the comments, okay, because it's only right. So one person says Destiny is a beautiful woman and is the jealous one simply because Sunni is married to Moses. I hope she just move on and let go of a man who did not choose her. She may have dodged whatever nonsense that comes with Moses since he has all these women. Wishing her well. Another person says, what in the world is there to be jealous of? Dust. Another person says, Destiny wants anybody to be jealous of her. She is just mad. Another person says, I want Sunni to spill the tea. Oh yeah, because Sunni is out here saying that she know why La Barbecue left Destiny. Listen. Okay, so Sunni is so sure about her marriage to protect Moses, like she thinks he will leave her. Another person says Destiny only got Cat, nothing else. Another person says, I believe Sunni is jealous of Destiny, and Destiny is jealous of Sunni, but for different reasons. Sunni is jealous because Moses is still attracted to Destiny, and Destiny is jealous Moses didn't pick her. Isn't still giving her money, the D, and because Sunni is more financially stable and smarter in business, she's a go-getter and can take care of herself. I don't care for Destiny, but Sunni is still scandalous as hell for how she got with and married Moses. Moses is opportunistic, and she better watch her back. Yeah, because what they will do to their ex, they will do it to you. Okay? Destiny needs to go somewhere and heal, and she will continue to self-destruct. I feel like Destiny is over Moses. I think she needs to, work on herself, but I don't think she wants Moses. And she's not caught up with him picking her. It's not like if a man chooses you, ladies, it's not a badge of honor, especially if he ain't a good man, Savannah. Okay. That man done been with more women. Okay, like that's not cute, ladies. When a man get around like that, he can't be single for a little bit. Always up under somebody. That's not good. Oh, and another thing. Yes, some of us have made fun of Moses saying, synced. And, I got that from Dr. Heavenly, honey. Okay. Shout out to Dr. Heavenly, but we just clowning the man. Okay, so y'all ain't got to get in the comments taking it so serious, and I'm sure we all mispronounce things or, say the wrong word at the wrong time. It's just jokes. So it ain't nothing serious on my part. I'm not trying to attack the man, and, I think it's kind of funny, and I feel like he better be lucky. That's all we, kind of making fun of. Because, yeah, he ain't no damn prize. I don't like men like that carry all this drama, that participate in all this drama, that likes to conquer and divide women. And it's giving narcissistic energy. That's what it's giving. Let me ask y'all about... I don't think Destiny is jealous of Sunni. I don't. She's beautiful. She has a lot of potential. Hopefully, she grinds, she hustles, and, she gets, to a stable point in her life. Even though I don't like Destiny, I will give credit and props when credit and props are due. She is out here on her grind, doing a lot of interviews. She's showing up this season, sharing her real life, confronting these people head on and slaying why she doing it. So I'm not mad at her for that. Okay, so I'm proud of Destiny for that. I will give her that. Let's read another post. Does the cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville like Melody? Now, this post went over a lot of you all's heads. It went over a lot of you all's heads. And like I said before, I don't think it has anything really to do with Martell. It's something within her. I think that the cast collectively feels like Melody thinks that she's better than them. based on certain things I have seen and heard her say on the show. I went back and watched the beginning, and I'm thinking about I'll let y'all know though when I'm able to go back and review the first season, because now I see things so much differently and more clearer, and now that I know, what's really going on, honey. But yeah, I think that's what it is with Melody. They feel like, and I think it's, they feel that way about her and her mom. Like, they are uppity, especially with the scandal with Miss Van messing around with Basement Billy, honey. That's what y'all call him. With, that Scott brother, and, she denied it and said, no, we're just friends, and I don't do the ghetto. I would never date a man like that. And Martell put it out there. She was driving all that time, just to go see him. They would get a room. They were dating. Melody denied it. I think that is, I don't know. I think that situation right there, people are not buying it. They probably feel like Miss Van really did mess with him and was in a relationship with him, and she should just admit to it. And other people say it's her business. She doesn't have to talk about if they dated and, if they messed around or whatever. So, but yeah, I think that's the consensus, when it comes to Melody, and, people not liking her. Let's look at what some of y'all said. The cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville don't like Melody because they're jealous of her. And some of that is true. There is, certain things that are true, and then, there are certain things that are false, and 2 and 3 things can be true all at one time. So yeah, do I feel like some of them are jealous? Yeah, I see some of that, but I also see that sometimes stuff really ain't that deep. People just don't like you. It's something about how you act and how it makes them feel. And, maybe they feel like she makes them feel like less than, or I don't know. But I noticed it as soon as this show came on. And I think that they feel like Martell, he don't be acting like he's better than the group. I think that all of them, like collectively, not just Tisha, I think all of them collectively feel like Melody feel like she's so much better than them, and she never do anything wrong, and she's not accountable. Remember what Marceau said at the one reunion, are you ever accountable for anything? They got all these narratives about Melody's character. And like I said before, I will double down. They're all going to get to that reunion. Stormi, Destiny, and Latisha, Kimmy, Marceau, Martell, all of them are going to come for Melody and her fan base and her character, and she can't maintain friendships, and so yeah. Another person says they don't like her for several reasons. First, she shut down the 17-acre project, which was supposed to have made millions. They needed her signature on the project. Melody said no way. That was the biggest downfall. And then didn't the Scott men try to get a loan in their wives' names, and they did something real slick. So, there was a reason why Melody didn't trust or didn't want to work with them. Even at one point, Martell didn't want to work with them because of certain stuff that they were doing. She moved on and became successful without them and Martell, and they can't live with that. Money-making Melody. Another person says they're all jelly. Mel's a star. Another person says every man on that show has a crush on her, from Chris Fletcher to Tisha's father. They know they can't have her. They eat their own hearts every day. They see women... The women see their men pining for her, and it boils their blood. The only one I agree with is Marceau. Okay, I do see some chemistry with them, and I do see that he's attracted to her. I can tell by how he looks at her. And if you notice, he always takes Melody's side over Tisha. Always. Okay? Always. He always can see where Melody is coming from. That is the biggest way you know a man, like, has a affinity for you. Okay? And he always is trying to criticize Melody. That's another way you know, they feel a way about you, because it's everything you do, it bothers them. Okay? The cast are Martell's friends, and they all have the heathen and jealous spirit. Melody has an elevated and beautiful spirit. And the cast are not on Melody's high frequency level. They don't like her. And another person says, honestly, I don't think that they even like Martell. They only support him because he's against Mel. None of the ladies would like it if their husbands did what Martell did. None of them. I agree with that. I do feel like some of them take his side to spite Mel. And it's just like, this man lied, cheated, had a baby with his side chick. He did everything everything humanly possible to try to destroy his ex-wife, even having her go back and forth to court after they got divorced. So I don't know how anybody is supporting him, inviting him to events. I wouldn't invite him nowhere. Okay? She's the only one who's successful. She created the show. They mad because she continued to elevate. Another person says she has the it factor and it garners enemies who secretly love you. The question should be, do Mel care if the cast likes her? She's making moves and living life. The show was Melody's idea with a real estate theme. The couples were Martell's friends that he recommended to be cast members. Tisha and Kimmy know while Martell was married, he told Melody about their cheating husbands. They mad because Mel freed herself from her cheater. I see anger because they stuck more than jealousy. Another person says they are so jealous of Melody. Yeah, like I said, 2 and 3 things can be, 2 and 3 things can be true at the same time. Another person says, I'm so glad you have pointed out that no matter how much Melody, this cast and some content creators will not acknowledge Melody is in the right. I just don't understand what it is about her personality people don't like. Yeah, that's the thing. It's something within her personality that they don't like. Yes, they are jealous. I'm not here to argue about that. I've did several videos telling y'all there is some of that in there, especially with Latisha, in my opinion, more than any of them. I don't think it's because she is fake, because they wouldn't like anyone on this cast if that was the reason. I think it's because on the outside she is the Jones and seems so put together, and they want her to fall so bad, but she won't. I disagree with that. I feel like they don't like her personality, and I take it back to season 1. Even some of the content creators, that cover the show or that used to cover the show, they didn't really like her either because they felt like she was putting on an act. She was acting like her and Martell was this perfect couple, and, he was out here cheating, and she kept threatening to leave him, and she knew he was cheating, so, apparently she was okay with it. I don't think she was ever okay with it. I think she was embarrassed that this was her real life because she didn't want this to be a part of her image. Who would? Who would want this to be a part of, their image? But yeah, I feel like people don't feel like Melody is real. And it kind of goes back to, season 1 and 2, there are some people that feel like she's a mean girl, she's bitter, and, her marriage to Martell didn't work out, and I don't feel like that. I feel like if she is sad, it's because she has to keep going through BS with this man. And it really just goes to show you that you can have children with a man, and some of them will do everything they can to sabotage your life. I've been there, and it's not fun, it's not fair, and it's not cool, So, she definitely has a lot of obstacles, going against her. And then there's this new thing of, she's jealous of STORMI. She's jealous of STORMI's success. She's copying off of Destiny's wigs. I think I saw that because Melody wore a similar wig that Destiny wore on the damn show. Child, make that make sense. But, I feel like people feel like she is weaponizing her fan base and making them come after her castmates, and she wants to be the only one on top. That's what Miss Betty just told STORMI. And I think a part of STORMI believes that, because that's what STORMI confronted Melody about at the reunion. Like, you saw your fans accusing me of recording you while I was in your house and you didn't say anything, and Melody was like, well, I ain't gotta correct all these narratives out here. People go think and believe what they want to believe. And then, STORMI felt like that was a cop-out. Tisha, Kimmy, and so on and so forth, Destiny, they feel like, she be making excuses for so-called bad behavior. I think Carlos feels like that. We got to address that because, Carlos is really catching the reality of how everybody feels about these mellometers. And I feel like he feels away. I don't think he's going to come out and tell y'all, but he fell away because he's definitely talking about it, and it will be a topic of discussion, mark my words, at that reunion. Okay? But yeah, most of y'all keep saying, the cast is jealous, Destiny is angry. I think Destiny feels like Melody is not down to earth. I noticed she mentioned on the show, STORMI is humble. STORMI is more, and she didn't say this, but I could read between the lines. She probably feel like STORMI is more successful than Melody without the attitude, without the, changing her number every 5 minutes, and, Melody be MIA. She act like she don't know people, and she probably got a lot of PTSD, for after dealing with Martell, and hell, she's still dealing with it. I don't think that they have fully put themselves in her shoes. I don't think so. Like, it's one of them things you gotta kind of put yourself in that person's shoes, and then maybe you will begin to see why they move, how they move. I know I was watching Rodney video, and he was like, I would hate to be Melody's friend, because you do one thing. I don't think if you do one thing. I think, after you are with a narcissist, because I have been there, right? Certain relationships, you guys, they change you. And you get to a point in those relationships where you like, something's gotta change. I can't be friends with certain people. I can't, like, she probably used to be patient with people and tried to work with them, but after you deal with a narcissist and they waste your time and they disrespect you and they be doing all types of sneaky stuff, it does affect your trust of other people. And to be honest, these people are not innocent. They be doing stuff, but there's no accountability, Letitia. So Melody ain't trying to hear what she got to say. Destiny ain't stable enough. Like, I feel like she working towards it, but we keep hearing you arrested, and then Melody had mentioned Destiny messed up with her, and because she kept saying, your ex-husband is on the other line. See, that would piss me off too. Don't keep telling me about how you about to talk to this nigga. Okay? If you want to be cool with Martell, you talk to him on your own time. Don't be bringing him up to me. Don't be telling me that he always talking about me. See, Destiny was trying to play both sides. That's what she was trying to do. And Melody got sick of that. Y'all gotta understand, when people get sick of narcissistic abuse, they are sick of it. And they don't want to keep hearing about that person. And I feel like that's where Destiny went wrong. And then her and Mel is different. Destiny probably isn't as ambitious as Melody, and that's fine. Everybody ain't gonna be the same. We all are different. We all have different levels of ambition. But I think that Destiny feel like Melody think that she better than her just because of some money. I feel like the same way Destiny see Moses, she see Melody in that same way. Like, all they do is talk about money and how successful they are, and there's no self-development. They're not changing. She just called Melody Cruella de Vil, and, she lives in the gray, but, everybody else, they get judged on every little thing they do. It's black and white, but, it's different rules for Melody. The rules don't apply for Melody. So Destiny, Tisha got some of those same complaints, so I feel like that's what that is. Is there some jealousy? Yes, but I feel like they feel like her ambition is the downfall to her personality. Catch it? That's what I feel collectively from these people. They feel like her ambition is the downfall of her personality. It's the part of her where she thinks she better. And I think they feel, and these are their words, honey, not Miss Robinson's, okay? And not even their words. I'm just interpreting what I feel like I see. I think they feel like, when she was over there with Martell and she was going through that humanized her. Wow, we actually get to see you cry, and you do hurt over stuff instead of this snappy know-it-all attitude, and you dismissive, and I think. But I'm gonna say this though, because I was just watching season 1, and Latifah I saw the little smile on her face when Melody was crying about Martell, and she was gonna do her podcast, but Martell kept bothering Mel. I saw Latifah. Okay? So, Latifah, one of them people, she wants you to be down. And she wants you to be down in the dumps, in a burning house, not doing that well. Her identity, she gets it from her husband, because without her husband, I don't think Tisha would feel good about herself. Tisha likes to present, like, as long as it look good on the outside, right? But yeah, I feel like Tisha kind of resented Mel giving her the blueprint, like, who are you? Your husband cheating. I could take your idea. My husband ain't out here like that with his stuff. This was her thought process, I believe. And that's why she began copying and pasting that girl's ideas. Okay? So I'm still reading y'all comments. Y'all pretty much saying, the same stuff. They are jealous, and another person says they see her as prissy, bougie, uppity. I told y'all. She thinks she's better. Yeah, when in their heads, they see her as better. Note, everyone is just like her. Who you talking about? Lazy, no imagination, copycats, envious, jealous. You talking about Destiny and Tisha. Okay. Oh, Melody is from another part of Georgia. Oh, so she not from Huntsville. The others are cut from the same batch, in my opinion. Yeah, some of that is true. But yeah, I agree with you with the prissy and bougie, and, she think that she better. And then with this situation with Martell, and even we've heard, Miss Wanda jump in. You and the girl was sister wives. You knew he was cheating the whole time, and you was okay with it. See, people have that narrative. They have that thought process because Melody went over there and kept making babies. Yeah, but that was it was her husband, right? But like I said, when you're dealing with a man that's cheating, you want to hold off on having babies. You really do. You want to make sure he really takes you seriously. And the problem with sex is, I done been there, so this is not for me to be all judgmental towards Melody. But the problem with sex is people just put they all into some sex. And no, you gotta really, make people prove themselves to you. And don't bring a baby into all of that. But she didn't know, she was dealing with a narcissist, right? So there's that. We all gotta learn, right? But yeah, I think people felt like Melody was trying to pull a fast one. She's over there, oh, well, we just had a baby and look at us in the pictures and he's cheating. And, it's just like, do you want him to stop cheating or do you not? And why are you over there making I think all of them collectively felt that way. I felt bad for her during her baby shower because the whole baby shower, she's so unhappy, but yet they came together with their friends to talk about the gender of the baby. And, and it's just like, I could only imagine. I would feel a way. If I have my baby, I want to be happy. And, this child was made out of love. And, so I felt bad for Melody, like, damn, I'm having such a blessing, but she said beautiful things come out of storm. So yeah, that's a good way to look at it, but I'm just telling y'all what the cast thinks and what some of these content creators think. That's kind of why they don't like her. So which castmate on Love and Marriage Huntsville do you believe is jealous of Mel? So I disagree with y'all. 69%. I'm still looking at the numbers to see them rise, to see them fall. Tisha, 26%, 3% Stormy, 1% Kimmy. I think Tisha is the most jealous. I really do. I think because she has copied the most. Well, Destiny has copied too. Yeah, she has, but I think Destiny is more focused on Stormy. And Destiny feels like Stormy is more relatable and down to earth. And Melody, I think, makes her feel small. Okay? I think that's how she feels. I really do. She feels dismissed by Melody. Melody is Hollywood. Didn't she say that? She said that before, right? All right, you guys, that's all I have to say about all of this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, Brand New, and I will catch you guys in the next video.